The Ouija board answered yes, and then it started counting down. Hi, I'm Nicole, and this is Haunted Threads After Dark, where I read spooky, scary, paranormal stories to you. So if that's your jam, then go ahead and turn the volume up, turn the lights down, and whatever you do, don't look behind you. Back when I was in grade 8 or 9, I became completely obsessed with the paranormal. Ghosts, spirits, anything forbidden. I wanted all of it. A lot of that came from my girlfriend at the time. She was really into Wicca, and before I knew it, she introduced me to the Ouija board. At first, it felt harmless, just curiosity, just kids messing around, but it didn't stay that way. Never does. We started using the Ouija board every single day, and after about a month, something strange happened. Every time we asked the same question: who are we speaking with? The answer never changed. The planchette would slide across the board and spell out the word him. At first, we laughed it off. We weren't scared yet. But over time, him started getting aggressive. The board would curse at us, tell us to get lost. The energy in the room felt heavier every time we played. One day, it got under my skin. I got angry, and in the middle of the session, I flipped the board off the table and stormed away. After that, I stopped playing for a while, but whatever we contacted didn't stop. A few weeks later, I was working a night shift at Walmart, stocking shelves. The store was quiet, just the low hum of fluorescent lights and distant footsteps. Then I heard it, a whisper, my name. I froze. I told myself I'd imagined it. It happened again, louder this time. I checked the next aisle, expecting to catch someone messing with me, but it was empty. When I heard my name a third time, loud enough to echo down the aisle, I snapped. Hello? Who's calling my name? No one answered. About 40 seconds later, a coworker approached me. She looked pale, shaken. She asked me if I just heard my name being called 3 times. When I said yes, she swallowed hard and told me completely seriously that she was a medium and that hearing your name called 3 times was a sign someone in your family was about to die. I tried to laugh it off. I was into paranormal stuff, but I was still skeptical. I changed the subject and started talking about my future plans, my goals, where I wanted my life to go. She interrupted me mid-sentence. She stared at me and said, every time you talk about your future, I hear something snickering, something negative. It's attached to you, and it's trying to ruin your plans. She had no idea about the Ouija board. The blood drained from my face that night. I went home and fell into bed, exhausted. I don't understand. That would be traumatizing for me, hearing my name when no one was calling me, and I just fall into bed exhausted a couple hours later. I would be traumatized. This is why you don't deal with the Ouija boards. They're just, no, not good. Anyway, sorry. Hours later, I woke up to the sound of the house phone ringing. I heard my mom in the hallway saying, "Oh no, that's terrible. I'm so sorry." Before she'd even hung up, I was downstairs asking what had happened. Someone in our family just died. I barely knew them, but the timing shattered me. Instead of scaring me away, though, it pulled me deeper. See, I'm the opposite. It just scares me right out. No, not deeper. Especially when I'm scared. Why am I going to go deeper? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. A few days later, I invited my girlfriend and my best friend over. My parents weren't home. We went into the basement and brought out the Ouija board. The last time I would ever touch one. We'd been playing for about 20 minutes when all 3 of us smelled it at the same time. Breakfast sausage. Strong, greasy, freshly cooked. It made no sense. Strong, greasy, freshly cooked. It made no sense. No one was home. No food was being made. We asked the board if that smell was him. The answer was yes. Later, my parents came home and made dinner. We ate, then went straight back downstairs. This time, we were reckless. You're never reckless with this stuff. You shouldn't do that. We demanded proof. We asked it to touch us. Oh, no. Then I did something I regret to this day. Then I asked the board if it could possess my girlfriend. What a terrible, terrible boyfriend. What a terrible thing to do. Like, that's a deal breaker for me. Oh, Lord. The planchette snapped to yes, faster than I'd ever seen it move. Then it began counting down. 3, 2, 1. The light bulb above us started buzzing, flickering. Then it went out. Complete darkness. I screamed and bolted upstairs. As I reached the living room, the sky flashed pure white through the window. The transformer across the street had blown. My friend was still downstairs, swearing after slamming into a wall, trying to get out. And that's when I realized I'd forgotten about my girlfriend. 20 seconds later, she walked upstairs. Calm, blank expression, no fear at all. She passed me. She muttered something quietly in a voice several octaves deeper than her own. I asked her what she'd said. She looked at me confused. What? She did the same thing to my friend on her way out. I told her to go home. She lived just around the block. She walked out like nothing had happened. My friend and I slept with the light on for a month. I actually ran away from home that night because I was terrified. Well, there you go. That is a good reason not to ever use the Ouija board. There's a lot of good reasons not to use the Ouija board. You don't mess with stuff like that. You don't open things. You don't open portals. You don't talk to things you don't know anything about. This is something you should never deal with. I am a strong believer in this is where you draw the line. There's other draw the lines, but this is one of them. No Ouija boards. Why would you want to open that up and have? You don't know what you can bring in. You don't know what's coming in. You don't know what can happen. Just, it's big fat no. What do you guys think about this story? Let me know. Did it scare you? Did you like it? If so, let me know in the comments. If you have a story of your own that you would like to submit to me, then go ahead and go to Hauntedthreadsafterdark.com. That's my website. You can go and submit a story on there. Let me know. You can also just message me here, DM me, and I have some people who've done that, and I get it that way too. So either way, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope that you have a great day. And if this is nighttime for you, I hope that you sleep tight if you can. Come back tomorrow for more nightmares. Bye.